What scientific research has been done on invisibility? Imagine walking through a room and no one notices you. That's the idea behind invisibility. Scientists have been working on this concept for decades, mainly by trying to bend light around objects so they seem invisible. The key to this research is called metamaterials, which are special materials that can control electromagnetic waves like light and radio signals in ways that natural materials can't. The idea started with a scientist named Victor Veselago in 1960. He proposed that if you could make a material with a negative index of refraction, it could bend light in strange ways, potentially hiding objects from view. But these materials didn't exist naturally, so scientists had to create them artificially. In the early 2000s, researchers at Duke University made progress by creating metamaterials that could manipulate microwaves, which are longer than visible light waves. They built a device that surrounded an object with concentric rings of these materials, guiding microwaves around it. This made the object invisible to microwave detection, but it didn't work for visible light yet. Around the same time, a physicist named John Pendry from Imperial College London showed how structuring materials at tiny scales could control light at a microscopic level. He proposed that by designing these structures carefully, it might be possible to create cloaks that hide objects from light. In 2006, Pendry and Smith published a paper describing an invisibility cloak made from metamaterials. This sparked a lot of excitement and media buzz, often comparing it to the magical invisibility cloak from the Harry Potter stories. Scientists then built experimental devices that could hide objects from microwaves, confirming the theory. But these devices only worked for certain types of waves and not for the full spectrum of visible light. Researchers are still trying to extend this technology to work with visible light, which is much more challenging because of the tiny wavelengths involved. The potential uses for this research go beyond magic tricks. Metamaterials could be used in stealth technology for military vehicles, better satellite communication, radar systems, and security screening. The ability to control electromagnetic waves precisely could lead to new optical devices and innovations. Even though we are still far from creating a real invisibility cloak like in the Harry Potter books, the science is moving forward steadily. The work combines physics, engineering, and materials science to better understand how light interacts with different substances. The connection to 2000s Harry Potter nostalgia is clear because the idea of an invisibility cloak has fascinated many fans for years. While real invisibility cloaks are not yet a reality, the research shows how close we are getting to turning that fantasy into a scientific possibility someday.